Good day, everyone. Today, I would like to share our presentation with you all. Before I begin, I would like to introduce myself and my teammates. I'm Yashni.
I'm Rabiatul.
Hi Zuhaira.
I'm Lestia.
We work together to prepare this presentation. Today, we will be presenting a movie called To Catch the Killer. This movie is a crime thriller and it is inspired by true events. The story focuses on a serial killer case and the investigation carried out by the police to stop the killer. The movie shows the challenges faced by law enforcement officers when they try to track down a criminal who leaves very little evidence behind. It also highlights the pressure and responsibility faced by investigation during such serious cases. Okay, next slide. Okay, and this is the picture that we that we planned the discussion about the movie. Okay, next slide. Ini siapa?
Enhance the
Next.
next is that's all.
Next, I will explain the main cast and characters to the movie to catch the killer. First, we have the lead actor who plays a talented but troubled young police officer. She has very strong instincts in criminal profiling. She has very strong in she is very strong about the investigation, which helps the investigation team understand the killer's behavior and patterns. However, her character also struggled with personal mental health issues, which makes her role more complex and realistic. Despite these challenges, she remains determined to solve the case and stop the killer. The second important character is the villain, who is the serial sniper. He has a very quiet and isolated personality. Although he does not show much emotion, he is extremely intelligent but also deeply disturbed. His actions are unpredictable and he targets random victims in public places in order to create fear and panic among people. These two characters plays a very important role in building the tension and suspenses throughout the movie. Next slide.
Sekejap, Sekejap. Sabar. Dekat I punya ni, dia bagi yang you dah present tau. So sekejap. For then medicine as Jeffrey Lemma. Jeffrey is Sekejap. Next is medicine as Jeffrey Lemma. Jeffrey is a senior FBI investor who leaded serial killer case. He is intelligent, calm, and very strategic in solving crimes. Other characters is Jovan, adult as Michael C. Michael is a police officer who works together with the investor team and helps support the case. Lastly, Roseman Lastly, Rosemary Dunsmore played Janet Austen. Jane is killer mother. She character as emotion deep and help the audience understand the killer background. I pass to Ruby.
On this slide, I will explain the key term of the story. First, systematic effectively and bureaucracy. The film show how conflict between the local police and FBI. Because they follow different procedure and authority, it's create a tension and slow down the investigation. That's why having the conflict between FBI and police. In addition, the strict rules and bureaucracy often delay important decisions. Secondly is mass shootings and mental health. The story explores the psychology of the killer. It's highlight how social isolation and emotional instability can influence someone's behavior on this feeling. They are trying to show how that understanding mental health and it's important when analyze violence crime. Thirdly is media and society pressure. 24 hours news coverage can increase public panic and the media constantly report news development and which create a high level pressure on the law enforcement to solve the case quickly. As a result, media attention can sometimes affect the investigation and try to and try to process the effective investigation process. And fourth is trauma and empathy. Trauma and empathy using here is Elora, the character from this movie, used her own traumatic to experience to better understand the killer mindset. In this case, empathy become the important tool crime, which is proofly because it's a help investigation thing from the other perspective and suspect and perfect suspect. Fifthly is gun control and society fear. In this film also, they having a touch of the issue and of easy access to firearms. This situation contribute to fear and insecure in the modern society, especially when a mass when a mass shooting happen. Finally, is bias in law enforcement at the beginning of the investigation is authorized, focus on the wrong suspect, and the show how bias is theory theory stereotypes can influence decision making and lead investigation to the wrong direction. Overall, this theme helped the audience to understand and deep society and influence how psychology issues are present in the story, and this helped to everyone understand what is mental health. And the next one is will explained by Listia, memorable scene and highlights.
Hi, and I'm going to talk about the memorable screen and highlights. First, the New Year Eve shooting. During the New Year fireworks, a sniper suddenly shoot and kills 29 people. This scene is very shocking and it set a dark and serious mood for the movie. It also shows Eleanor's ability to understand how the killer thinks. Second is the mall shooting. The killer looks like a normal person and bends to the crown. Suddenly, he attacks people in a busy mall, which causes panic and chaos. These scenes show how dangerous and unpredictable he is. Third, the landfill search. The investigation team searched through piles of trash to find clues. These scenes show how hard and frustrating the investigation can be because they must do a lot of difficult work just to find small pieces of advice. Next is the shelter house. Shelter house clue. The team discover a place connected to the killer. This is become an important clue and helps them move close to find him. Finally, there is the final showdown. Elena meets the killer in a rural area and they have a serious conversation in the end. It leads to a suicide by cop. In the last scene, Elena becomes an FBI agent, but the ending suggests she may have made some difficult choice during the cases. Uh, yeah, that's all from me. My friend will continue the conclusion.
Zohaira.
Zoo.
Yeah. To conclusion, this movie is realistic crime thriller. It is very interesting and is getting to watch. The story show is the psychology side of both the police and the killer. It also helped the audition understand violence in modern. The movie the movie is must-watch thriller. The acting is strong and the story is very interesting. The story is successful and keeps the audition curious for the beginning until the end. It also showed the meaningful social themes and realistic invest, investigation scene. Overall, the movie very in, is very big and strong impression of the audition.
Okay, the next part is we will explain why we're choosing this movie. The reason we're choosing this movie is because to explore how society and psychology issues, the story is not about how to solve the issue and the crime, but also understanding and motivate the background of the killer. The other reason we're choosing is the movie show how to law enforcement works and include the cooperation and conflict between different agencies during the investigation. In addition, we choose this movie because it provides both entertainment and deeper insight of the real world problem. That's all from us. Is that any of our member having questions?
No.
Okay, thank you, Madam Farida. That's all from us.